Well, all right. It's Monday. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. My name is Yar Wolf. I'm joined by my business partner, Guy Toole. We're here with Elify, and we're talking sprint planning. You're watching this call because you are an Elify affiliate, and you're looking to get from where you are right now to really where you want to go in creating passive residual income through the ultimate side hustle, which is our affiliate program. Every week, Guy and I come on here on Monday morning. We talk about sprint planning. For those of us who have been here before and you're not new to the affiliate program, you probably saw the discovery call on Saturday, saw us on Friday on the Founders on Friday, and you're going through this weekly repetitive cycle of the system and process that we know produces predictable results. So this is our reminder every week for you to take a little bit of time to sit down and plan out your week. We know without a shadow of a doubt, those people who make a plan and execute that plan will make forward progress in whatever they're working on. In this case, we think about the big goal that we have for all of 2021, where you want to, where you started the year versus where you want to finish the year. Obviously, guys, Thursday, we're past the first quarter of this year. The first 3 months are gone. If you think about it, it's overwhelming to do things in a year long or even month long or even month long. So we break everything down into what we call weekly sprints. We also do this on the development side. It actually goes in like 2-week sprints. But that being said, these are all processes that we can implement in our daily lives and our weekly lives to really keep us on track and making forward progress. If you've been watching any of the training or looked at any of the sheets you have in your affiliate assets, we're talking about the wheel of life here and how to balance that wheel of life and max out the spokes on every area. Obviously, the ultimate side hustle of Elify is helping you with your financial spoke. But as we talk about financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, those are going to feed into all of these other spokes, but we don't want to lose sight of that. You also have things like your daily sprint planning sheet, guys. We're going to be talking a little bit about this on today's call. I encourage you, at a minimum, you should be focusing on this sheet and this win list sheet on a weekly basis. 52 weeks in a year, just sizable chunks. We know you can accomplish the next 7 days. And what we're talking about is this is all of the things that you can think of that you should be working on over the next 7 days, guys. And then when we think about the mindset of a champion, the training we've been going through with Edwin and Michael, we want to talk about the win list items. What is important right now? Because as we know, we don't manage our time, we prioritize it. And when things are important, we'll get them done. So this is the opportunity to identify what's important in your business so that you can make forward progress over the next 7 days. So take an opportunity to go through that. Things that you're thankful for, right? Set some gratitude, get in the right mind frame, and do that every time you sit down to get ready to work. What is your focus going to be on for today? What are those 3 win list items? If we're talking about a week and we want to get 3 high-level items, top priority items done this week, every single day, we're talking about really identifying about 21 to 25 things that are the most important in your Elify business, guys. That's really what you want to be focused on. Don't get distracted by anything else, and then work on checking those things off. One of 2 things are going to happen. You're either going to get them all done and have room to do more, and then you can add a few more high priority things in, or at the end of the week, you're going to get most of them done, and you're going to look at what got left over. And we talk about retrospective on our Friday with the Founders, thinking about what did I accomplish? Where did I win? Where were some gaps, and how could I improve as you roll into the next week? For some people, it might be 4 win list items or 5 win list items per day. But guys, at a minimum, you should be focused on what are the 3 things that you can get done today? What are the 3 things tomorrow and the next day, and so on and so forth, that are going to have forward progress in your business? Your goals and priorities. People you need to be reaching out to, who you should be following up with, your must-dos for the week, guys. They're all on the sheet. Get all that laid out. That's what's going to help you formulate the plan. And then it's a matter of executing that plan, ticking those things off and getting them done so that you can make forward progress, and doing that every day. Then we can talk about some attributes that can help support that, guy. Things like blocking time, right? Maybe it's getting up right first thing in the morning and checking some things off. Maybe it's allocating some time in the evening or at lunchtime. We know that there's chaos in everybody's life, and you guys are juggling the daily things that everybody around the world is. We all still have the same 24 hours. You're going to see that on this mindset sheet, right? It's 86,400 seconds in a day. It's shared by everybody, but those who can prioritize their time effectively are going to manage their forward progress in a way that they're checking things off and making forward progress. So that's really what sprint planning is about. It's about sitting down, identifying what needs to get done, and then getting laser focused on checking those things off. If you identified there's 20 things you need to get done and you're able to check all of those off in one day, then you should be identifying the next series of things to do the next day. But for anybody out there who's got a lot of other things going on in their life, at a minimum, 3 top items for today. What are they? Is it sharing information out? Is it building a promo card for a prospective prospect? Is it joining an event that we have going on this week? Is it outreach and sharing your own cards or building your own cards or doing some training? Think about those things because you want to identify those things, put them down in writing, and then get the satisfaction of lining through them or checking them off as you go through your week, guys. So that way when we meet on Friday for Friday with the founders, you're sitting there with a big grin saying, look, I won the week. I really had the mindset of a champion. I got laser focused and was relentlessly consistent on working to make forward progress in my business. That's what all of this is about, guys. That's why we come on here every week. Guy and I do this ourselves. When we talk about stuff, they fall under categories like business, operations, development, marketing, and we're looking at what those win list items are for each of those things as we go through our own week. So guys, this is a trip. You can apply these skills in all areas and facets of your life. We want you to apply them within your Elify business, okay, so that you can make the most forward progress and you can realize those predictable results. Now, Guy, I know we have some announcements as well for this week that'll be coming up that you guys really want to take advantage of. I think they're going to play into your win list items of what's important right now. And then we've got the events going on that are our regular recurring events that we want to make sure you guys are aware of and you can attend. So, Guy, why don't you go through some of those?
Definitely. So we all know right now we're on sprint planning, and we encourage everyone to take an opportunity with that list and take your what's important now ideology and put into that list, and at a minimum put 3 a day. I mean, it's 27 a week. I think we have, or 21 a week, whatever. I think we're at 21 a day is what we're trying to knock off. So just imagine what you can move forward with when you start implementing some of these strategic elements that we talk about every Monday and provide to you, at least in a document form. We're looking at adding more in-depth training on these type of elements as well. So look out for those. Tomorrow, you're going to be having a live training with Kathy. That's always in her private Zoom room. So when people are looking for it, make sure you go to Insiders to find the link for her Zoom. She'll probably post it prior to, but make sure that you're going to the correct location to find that training. It will be at, I always say everything Mountain Time. That's just where we're located, is 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 Central is where Kathy is. So make sure you're on the lookout for that training tomorrow. Then Wednesday, we have a continuing education. I mean, you learn every week from Michael Ray and Edwin from the standpoint of just acting as if and being present in business and what you can do to be successful. Actually, not even successful. That's something we talked about a long time ago. Being significant is the big thing. How can I become significant, be significant, and leave a legacy? And not just leave a legacy, live in this legacy. So we're excited about the trainings that Michael and Edwin always provide. Thursday, I'll come back to what we have on Thursday. Friday, we have Friday with the Founders. If you didn't get an opportunity last Friday, make sure you join the affiliates page on Facebook and dig into that. We went a little bit over our hour time slot. I think we were right at an hour and 40 minutes. So there was a lot of great information there, questions. I think a lot of people are starting to see the value. A lot of people are feeling like they're drinking from the fire hose. I think just continuing to spend time where you can to learn about this platform is going to be something huge for you. And then always those Discover calls on Saturday mornings with Michael and Edwin gives you an opportunity to, if you don't know the whole story about Elify or how to concisely put it together, to learn from how they do it, but also invite others who potentially should be able to listen to the Elify story and the opportunity. Now let's go back to Thursday. We want to make sure that everyone, and there's a scroller running across here, gets an opportunity to be locked in at the $10 price point for Shuffle by being referred by an affiliate. We all know Thursday is the switch. it's going to $20. Now, a lot of people say, well, why? Is it just an increase in dollars? Well, if you've put time into this application and have looked at it, and I think we had a gal on Friday who said, I was part of you guys 3 years ago, quit, came back, and am floored by what is on this platform. It's amazing. Paying upwards of $100 would be something that a lot of people say that would be paying for this. We're not asking for $100 per month, but you get the opportunity to invite, if you're part of our referral program, at a premium price of $20. And if people happen to stumble across Shuffle and aren't being invited by individuals, they're actually going to be paying right at $30 per month to get access to Shuffle. This is going to give you an opportunity to sort of take your win list for the next 3 days and say, who do I know who should be benefiting from a solution that's created for them to create or have processes and systems and is easily replicatable if they have a network, help them grow their business, get their branding and marketing out there. Being active, I think, is going to be the response that you want people to take and be a part of, to take action in this before Thursday. And everyone gets the same opportunity. Everyone gets the same opportunity to come watch these live. Everyone gets the same opportunity to come watch these in replay. So unfortunately, when Thursday comes and someone says, I didn't know, there's an opportunity right here for them to understand what's happening. So yes, there is a price adjustment happening. Then we have a slate of items that will be rolling out in succession that we're pretty excited about, that we're in final stages of testing on to be able to provide to you. One element is going to be an additional premium where everything else is going to come in at that price point. And oh, you're grandfathered in. You guys get everything but that premium piece at your $10 price. So, I would keep a lookout for each and every one of those. There's marketing elements that keep getting posted out on our Facebook pages. There's marketing elements that get pushed to you through the app. Make sure you're opening your app so you can read those notifications. If you need to find out where they are when you're in the app, select more in the lower right-hand corner, select announcements. That's going to give you the announcements that are pushed to you through the app. You can catch up on some old ones if there are any still listed in there for you. But it gives you an opportunity to say, hey, we've got 3 days here to run a sprint. We call this sprint planning because it's a week, right? The year or the month would be more of a half marathon and marathon. Let's sprint, but let's really put some effort in this if we think there's people that would be interested in the solution at this time. I think I mentioned to people on Friday, if you really like them, invite them now. If not so much, invite them after, make them pay double. That's just a joke. But that's where we are for the week. But hoping everyone is leaning in. We're always here to meet you where you're at, to provide the support to you. I believe I am booked up on calls at least through Wednesday right now, just from the support aspect and being able to help everyone who's reached out. That's one thing you're also going to find out from me, myself, and everyone at corporate. If you want support, you want help, there's a way to connect with us, and most likely it's through the app. At that point, once you have our connection, you probably have our number, and you can communicate with us. So don't be afraid to do that. Always encourage people to text me before you give me a call. But appreciate everyone within our platform because there's great things coming. There's more and more. We're just at the tip of the iceberg and excited about what's coming.
Well, Guy, that's what I have to reiterate. I mean, if you listen to what Guy just went through on the events and the announcement, the biggest thing, guys, is Thursday. We should all be really pumped for Thursday because as Guy talked about, the technology has advanced so far over the last 3 years from where we started, and we've created so much value, but we've never changed the price. And what does a price change mean for each and every affiliate on this call? It means you guys are getting a raise, and it's a 100% raise. But here is that call to action, guys, for everybody on this call. One, rest easy. You guys have been grandfathered in at your existing Shuffle price, so you have no concerns there. Number two, this is the last chance. Guy said it, the last chance for anybody who wants to get in at that discounted pricing using your affiliate discount to save 50% and lock in $10 pricing. Here's what Guy said, and I heard it. If they come in after April 1st and complain, why isn't it $10? There is nothing we can do, guys. It is the new pricing. So it's going from a $19.99 MSRP to a $29.99 MSRP. If you give them your invite code, you're going to save them the same $9.99, but instead of going to $10, it's going to be at $20, guys. So know that starting Thursday, $20 pricing for everybody. What does that mean for you? 100% increase in your commissionable income and a lot of other cool stuff coming down the pipeline that you're going to want to be aware of. But you have been warned, guys, so now is your chance. Focus on two things when we talk about what's important now. Number one, who do I want to save the most money for right now and get them to lock in that grandfathered in pricing? Because those are the calls, the emails, the text messages, and the social posts that you're going to want to make this week up until Thursday. Following Thursday, who do I want to get in so that I can get double the money? These are the revenue generating activities that you're really focused on. Don't forget about all those events, training tomorrow, etc. Friday with the founders, edge training on Wednesday, and Saturday, the discovery call, because Saturday's discovery call will be at the new pricing. So if you have people you want to get in before the discovery call, make sure you reach out. As Guy mentioned, you have all our contact info. We are super pumped for what we have in the background working on stuff. And this is just the beginning of it. So from us here over at Elify to you guys, let's make it a great week. Let's focus and sprint as hard as we can. We can always rest and recover on the weekend and then be back at it. And guys, we're going to make a lot of forward progress this week. I know you will too. So take an opportunity to plan right now so that you can execute your plan and win this week. From us here at Elify, we'll see you on the next call. Thanks, everybody. Take care.